goes under the waves there, and whoa, holy cow, and it's gone. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we're back in Tiny Sailor's World, and today, we're checking out the Christmas event. So yeah guys, let's get into the video. Alright, so here we have the Christmas event. We are currently in Southampton, as you can see. We have the Ghost Titanic right there. But yeah, we have to collect 5 snowmen to get the event ship. So yeah, that is really cool. So let's go ahead, let's get started. Alright, so to start out these ships, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Titanic II once again. It has been quite a while since we last checked out Titanic II, and why not bring it out for the Christmas event? So yeah, as you can see, we are sailing along nicely here, and we are going to keep our eyes out for some snowmen and make sure that we can actually collect them here. So yeah. Alright, so luckily we are moving faster than the Disney Dream there, because we are going to collect our first snowman of the video, 1 out of 5, so yeah, let's go ahead and let's collect it here. So there it is. So now you know what the snowmen look like. That's my first time seeing one of the snowmen in game, so yeah, let's go ahead and collect this guy, and then we'll turn around and see if we can find some snowmen elsewhere. So yeah, there we go. Alright, so our first snowman out of 5, and that looks like an ice structure there. That's pretty interesting. Now, what I do know is that when we collect a snowman, they see that snowman get collected as well. So, yeah, I don't think it's a really good idea for them to follow us, especially if they want to get the snowman. I mean, if they've already gotten them, then that's good. But if they haven't, then, yeah, they're just going to be watching me get the snowman, which is going to be interesting. And look at that. The Poseidon is gaining on the Disney Dream and us as well. Okay, yep, all right. Really nice of you to do that, Poseidon. Really appreciate that right there. Great job. Really appreciate that. Awesome. We're just gonna go ahead and get out of here. I mean, this guy just sunk his own ship, so that is fantastic. And yeah, great. Now we've got a ship pile up. So are we sinking? Yes, we are, folks. We are going down. So thank you, Disney Dream, for smashing in the stern of our ship and causing massive sinking problems. So yeah, great. And also, that is not floating water. That is just a wall, and now we are going down. Well, that's where the Titanic II's journey ends, and there goes the Lusitania smashing into us and then into the Poseidon. So folks, this is what a traffic jam looks like with ships. So if you ever wonder what that would look like, here we are. So you can see that everyone's sinking now except the Disney Dream, which somehow has survived all of this. And yeah, so it looks like our stern is rapidly going down at this stage. We've got air escaping. You can imagine the water pouring in, but the air trying to escape at the same time. So you've got those effects there of the water spraying out. But yeah, as you can see, there goes the ship. The whole stern is pretty much flooded. And this is the end. So unfortunately, the Titanic II could not escape the fate of its sister, which went down in the North Atlantic. And as you can see, we are going down as well. So great. And there we go. Heading straight to the bottom, as you can see, going vertical there, and there we go. So now we have sunk to the bottom, and that is the wreck of the Titanic II. Very cool. But anyways, let's go ahead, let's spawn a new ship and look for some more snowmen. So yeah. Alright, so the next ship we're taking a look at is the Empress of Ireland. We rarely ever get to take a look at this ship in game, and yeah, what's really cool about this ship is there's actually a simulation in Roblox of this ship sinking. I'll have a link in the top right corner to that video. It was from quite a while ago, before I actually had my gaming PC, so it's gonna be a bit laggy, but yeah, really cool. So anyways, we're sailing out and we're gonna look for some snowmen. So yeah, now I'm pretty sure that this ship is quite old in game. I mean, I think this came out before the actual map update came out, so yeah, quite old, but it still looks fantastic in game. It's got a lot of nice details on it, but yeah. Unfortunately, I don't see any snowmen here, so I'm pretty sure they only reside around the port. So let's go ahead, let's turn around and head back to Cherbourg and see if we can find any snowmen over there. So yeah, I should mention that this looks beautiful, sailing through the ice fields with the sun setting. Really, really nice. But let's get out of here before the sun fully sets so we can actually make our way out of here. Because obviously sailing through an ice field at night is not fantastic. And oh my gosh, there is a snowman right there. Alright, so I'm glad we went this way because there's a snowman there. So awesome. And that snowman is mine. So let's go ahead, let's turn the ship around and slam it into an iceberg, because why not? Let's celebrate for collecting that second snowman there. So we have 2 out of 5. So now we have 3 more to collect. Alright, iceberg dead ahead. We're gonna go ahead and turn to starboard here and try to avoid this iceberg, but it looks like it's too late. We're going to crash. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, and there is the collision, scraping along the hull, folks, and now we are beginning to sink. As you can see, the ship is heavily rolling over to one side. Let's stop the ship, and I'm not going to close the watertight doors. We're going to see how the ship sinks in-game. So this is a natural sinking, so here we go. At this point, we've got lifeboats in the water, flares going up. I just hope that people are going to jump into the water to safety. I mean, it is really cold, so maybe they can clamber into a lifeboat and then survive. But as you can see, the ship is continuing to roll over onto its side and going down by the stern as well. So we may have ripped open a larger hole near the stern of the vessel than we did at the bow of the ship, because we basically just ripped all the way into that iceberg, and I would imagine that a ton of water is going to be flooding into the hull there. But as you can see, rapidly going down, the stern is pretty much underwater at this stage, and this is the end, really. This is the end for the Empress of Ireland, sinking somewhat similarly to its actual sinking in real life. So yeah. Oh wow, that is so cool. Okay, that's got to be a new feature. If you notice, the power is actually out underwater, so the power basically goes out as the ship goes down, which is really, really cool. I don't know, maybe that isn't a new feature and I've just noticed that now. I don't know. But there is the Empress of Ireland laying on its side, sunken to the bottom. So let's go ahead and let's spawn in another ship. Alright, so here we have the RMS Queen Mary. So a lot of you guys requested I sail this ship again, so here we have it. And what's interesting is right over there we have the hotel version of the Queen Mary all docked up. So yeah, let's go ahead and sell this thing out. Alright, so as I sail around San Francisco here, I can't find any snowmen whatsoever. So yeah, that is quite interesting, but luckily the sun is going to be rising above the horizon in a moment here, so we'll actually get a view of the terrain so we don't crash into anything, so that'll be good. Oh, hold on, there's a snowman right there, right under the bridge. I was about to turn left here and just go on with my voyage, but no, there's a snowman right there, so now we can go ahead and collect that snowman. And there we go, so we have just collected our third snowman, so just 2 more to go. But let's go ahead, let's sink the Queen Mary, and actually let's get this out to deeper waters, and maybe we'll go ahead and do a capsize sinking. That would be pretty cool. What an awesome view as we sailed under that bridge, made our way out to open waters, and we leave San Francisco behind while we have a thunderstorm and a sunrise. Just awesome. So let's go ahead and use the scuttle method to capsize this ship. Alright, so sink by capsize. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and there we are. So the ship has just stopped. We still have smoke rising from the funnels, and here we go. We are rolling over, and there it is. So there she goes. She has rolled completely over, and now she has lived up to her namesake, the Rolling Mary. So there it is. As you can see, the whole ship is capsized, and now we've got some Poseidon vibes. Now, speaking about Poseidon, somebody did comment on one of my Stormworks videos that I should do a Poseidon-themed video on January 1st. So what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. But here we go. As you can see, the ship is, well, it's pretty much broken at this stage, and we've just landed on an invisible collision there, so if anyone's going to find this wreck, they're going to find it in a pretty interesting manner, just the bow floating up and not laying on anything other than an invisible collision and a floating boiler. But yeah, very cool. So that was the Queen Mary. Let's go ahead, let's move on to the next ship, and yeah, let's see if we can find another snowman. Here we are leaving Tokyo, and we're using the Bremen. So this is a ship that I've only used like once, so why not bring it out for today's video? So yeah, as you can see, this is a really well-built and well-detailed ship in Tiny Sailor's World, and yeah, it just looks fantastic. So yeah. Now, luckily, it is daytime out, so we can see some snowmen, but we do have a heavy fog, which is actually just barely letting up there. But hopefully we can actually collect some snowmen, or see them at least a little bit in front of us, and then we can collect them, because I don't want to just sail right by one and miss it, because that would be pretty sad. But yeah. Oh, hold on. There's one right there. We almost missed it. So there it is. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing around us here, not even a single island other than that one over there in the distance. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get this one here. And we're actually right near the center of the map. As you can see, the spawn is just up there. So yeah, now we have only one more snowman to collect, and that's gonna be pretty cool, because we got to check out that brand new ship as well. So yeah. Oh, hold on. There's not just one here, there's 3. There's one right over here, and one right over there, and the one we just collected. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the one right over here to the left, and I do see a ship in the distance as well, just over there. So yeah, that is also very cool. So there we go. I think after this this snowman, we should be good, and then we can go ahead and check out the event ship. So yeah, all right, here we go. The last snowman to collect in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. So we have just won the award for the Christmas event. So there we go. Let's go ahead and celebrate with a stern split sinking. So yeah, there we go. We've been going on with the trend of stern sinkings today. Why not follow it through with the Bremen? So yeah, let's watch this ship go down. So as you can see, the Bremen is taking on a huge amount of water because of an explosion at the back of the ship. We don't know if it was a torpedo or something, but it is going down. As you can see, lifeboats have been deployed. Luckily, the ship is staying stable, not rolling left to right, so that means that most of the people may be able to escape this sinking. So let's hope for the best. Obviously, there's some crew members on board that are not escaping for some reason, but yeah. Wow, what an interesting view. Imagine sitting in a lifeboat, you know, it'd be really cold, we're near the Arctic, and you're just watching your ship going down like that. Just remarkable. And yeah, it's about to go really fast. Yeah, it's going fast now. We're about to see one of the funnels collapse and the ship break in half. So here we go. And in just a second, it's gonna break, and there it is. So now the bow is free, somehow with power still on. The stern is sunk to the bottom, and now the bow of the ship is beginning to sink once more. So yeah, very quick sinking here as it goes down. So there goes the Bremen, about to go vertical basically, and sink straight to the bottom. So yeah. Alright, the power has gone out, and the ship is about to go down. There it goes. It's heading to the bottom, and it's actually going to basically crush on top of the stern section. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't think it's going to sink any further than that. I think it's just going to get stuck here. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the event ship. Alright, and here we have the event ship. This is the Regal Princess. So yes, another massive cruise ship, and it looks really well done in game. So let's go ahead and get this thing sailing out. And also, we have the Christmas season going on, so it's quite literally raining Christmas ornaments. So yeah, that's not going to be great for the passengers on board, especially with glass smashing everywhere, but you know, it's Roblox, so not really a worry too much. But yeah, as you can see, really well done. There's a ton of details on this ship, and you've got these massive lifeboats and everything. It just looks awesome. So fantastic job on them for this ship getting done. So yeah. Now, as you can see, we are just leaving New York, and it looks great. It's early in the morning. We've got a nice snow of ornaments, and yeah, we've got this massive cruise ship that sails at around 22 knots. So yeah. Now, we actually have two liveries here. We have this one here and then just the regular one. And I'm going to use this livery here because it looks much nicer. Now, this is from Princess Cruises, so we have that beautiful kind of front bow livery, which is really nice. But, yeah. Oh, boy. Yep. That's how you know you're in Tiny Sailor's World, when that comes flying over. Holy cow. Alright, so in just a minute here, we will be in deep enough water to go ahead and sink the ship. So let's take a look. Oh yeah, we are ready to go ahead and sink this thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's do a V-break. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, here we go. And oh my gosh, wow. So the motion of the ship going forward has actually pulled the two sections apart. So yeah, as you can see, the ship is split into two. I don't even know how to describe what's going on here, but it looks like somebody has just taken their fist and just punched down through the center of the ship, and now that's happening. And look at this, the Britannic's pulling up, and like, what the heck happened here? That's what they're thinking. But yeah, as you can see, this is the end for the Regal Princess as it goes under the waves there. And whoa, holy cow! And it's gone, 100% gone there. Wow. There's the bow, just sinking under the waves there. Just the last bit of the front of the bow, and it's gone. So that is the end for the Regal Princess, one of the largest ships in the game. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.